Hey, everybody, it's Chris with Exponential Growth Educators, and we're here today with our good friend Brent Gove. And in this video, Brent's going to talk about his story and his journey in a quick 6 minutes. And I think you're going to find it fascinating. At the end of the video, feel free to click the link below, like and follow us, and we hope you're having a great day. John. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know your story is well-traveled, but there may be some people that have not heard your story. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. Born in Southern California, San Diego, moved up to Sacramento in 1976. I was 10 and went off to college in 85 and found my way into sales by 87, dropped out of college and did extremely well in sales. I'm a people person. I love people and I'm self-motivated, kind of a Zig Ziglar kind of guy, right? That sort of thing. And did really well. Got in real estate when I was 30 and spent my first 12 years till I was about 42 at RE/MAX. Mm-hmm. Got up to where I was, my team and I had showing agents and staff. We were selling over 400 homes annually. That was back in 2005. Yeah. I get the Quantum Leap Award. Remember, we were at Craig Proctor. So I actually won the Quantum Leap Award from Craig Proctor in 2004.
Yeah.
Business was just booming. I went there at 48 sales a year and left at 400. I 10x'd my business. And so that was great. And then the market crashed in 05. Everyone said it was 08. For Sacramento, Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Florida, it was 05. Summer. I'll never forget it. In June, I closed on 55 homes. I got paid 55 times. I'm rich. Everything's great. You make $288,000 net in a month, not a year, in a month. You're like, got the tiger by the tail. Life is good. And then the next month we closed 19. And for a lot of people watch this, like 19, I'd love to close 19. That's great. But when your overhead's $128,000 a month with staff and office space and radio and TV and magazines and every website you can think of and Google AdWords and all that, website optimization, all that stuff we were doing. It was financially devastating is what it was. So I went through a lot of pain. By 09, it had been in so much pain for 4 years, not a year. Most of America, it was 08, but for me, it started in 05. So 4 years into it, I go, I need to change. I don't know what I need to do. And I found Keller Williams and started attending their stuff, loved it. A funny thing is RE/MAX said they would destroy me. They're a company for newbies. You only go to Keller Williams if you're a rookie, if you're weak, if you're a lemming. And this is the kind of stuff they said at RE/MAX. Wow. And then you sell 400 homes a year. What in the world are you going to a company for newbie agents as pathetic as Keller Williams? They would lay it on every. I'm like, I don't know. I've been to their training. It's pretty dang good. They're business planning clinics and so I went and I just said, look, if Keller's as horrible as you say it is, I'll be back in 6 months. Well, 8 years later, I found myself in love with Keller Williams. I got the corner office. I had run a 500 agent office by then. And life is good. I got an 18 agent team, 6 listing specialists, 12 buyer specialists. Life is good. And along came EXP, and I found EXP 4.5 years ago. And we'll get more into that. But obviously, I changed brokerages one time in 2 decades. Yeah. So I wasn't the guy who jumped around a lot, right? In 20 years, I made one change. Yeah. So this was my second change 4.5 years ago. And it's been, life-changing.
Sure.
Gravity.
Yeah. Well,
when the cavemen discovered the wheel, the square wheel, it was really helpful. But
exactly. Change things when that happened. So, if I can take you back to the beginning and really kind of what was your belief and mindset when you got the call and from a friend of yours and kind of take us
through. We're talking the beginning of EXP or not?
Yes. The beginning of EXP. Correct. Yeah.
It's funny. The beginning of the real estate went the same way too. A friend of mine, Darren Remedicato, gave me the call and said, you should get real estate. You'd be great. You're outgoing. You love people. You're motivated. You just kill it. I'm like, you think so? And I got my license at 30. So, and the call went much like that for EXP. Got a call from Sheila Fairgeran out of Dallas, Texas. Single mom, 2 teenage boys going, oh my gosh, Brent, I've seen you speak at a Hospratz seminar. You were amazing. I was so impressed with you. And man, I'd love your opinion about EXP. I'm like, EX what? They're like, EXP. It's the fastest growing real estate model in North America. I'm like, I never heard of it. And it's just like, man, it would mean a lot to me if you give me your opinion. So I watched it, and I was shocked. I wasn't like surprised. I was floored. When you really look behind the veil, when you lift the hood and you really look at the engine, because if I just listened to Remax told me about Keller Williams, I never would have joined Keller Williams. But I actually went to Keller Williams mega camp at Family Union and their listing classes and how to build $100 million team and the one thing and all the different things. I'm like, no, this is actually world-class training.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. When I looked under the hood, when I went behind the veil and looked at EXP, which I'm open-minded, I wasn't surprised. I was shocked. And I made the change, and Keller Williams said it would destroy my career. It would annihilate me. It was the worst decision I ever made. And I said the same thing to Keller Williams. I said to Remax, look, if you're right, I'll be back in 6 months. I'm not buying an EXP franchise. It's a national and international real estate company. You can't buy your way in. You can build your way in, and we will be at 1 million agents in the next, take it to the bank in the next 7 years, we'll be 1 million agents in the world. 900,000 coming. We're just coming of age.
Yeah.
We're like when people were just hearing about Uber and Netflix and Amazon and Airbnb. We're right there at Apple. We're right there at that infancy stage, and we're about to absolutely explode. So
thanks for taking your time to check out this short video. If you would, and you like it, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and follow us. And there are many more to follow. And thank you again.